Picture this, a 7-year-old on the hallway rug, dad's Eagles jersey in one hand, mom's Yankees cap in the other, standing like someone drew a line down the middle of their day. Welcome to Danny's Den, and today we will dive into the issues of the day regarding love, parenting, sports, and/or pop culture. Let's chat. It seems silly at first, like which hat to wear is just fan drama. But if that little hesitation becomes a weekly ritual, it's not small anymore. Kids cling to rituals. When parents weaponize them, the kid's comfort zone gets pulled apart. Here's what I'll do in the next 10 minutes. I'll explain how courts typically see this stuff, give you concrete moves to keep game day calm, and share a tiny music trick that actually rewires halftime into a safe moment. No court speak that confuses things, just clear, practical steps. First, why fandom matters emotionally. Teams become identity badges for kids, colors, chants, routines. When parents make those badges a scoreboard, kids feel like they're being asked to pick a team against a parent. That anxiety shows up as silence, avoidance, or clinginess. You might hear a kid freeze when asked who to cheer for, or a child whisper, "I just like both." That small line, "I just like both," is the emotional red flag. It signals the child is trying to avoid choosing because that choice could hurt someone they love. Legally, there's a big difference between normal influence and damaging conduct. Courts expect parents to have preferences and pass them to kids. What courts worry about is systematic undermining, repeated messages that sabotage the other parent, blocking contact, or creating loyalty tests. Let me give you a hypothetical that's grounded in what actually shows up in filings. Imagine a parent posts a series of mocking videos about the other parent while the child is clearly present, then texts the other parent angrily during exchanges. Those patterns, the posts, the heated messages, witnesses who describe repeated put-downs, become the sort of documentation judges notice. Language matters. Saying, "I don't like your dad's team," is different than, "If you cheer for them, you're choosing him over me." The second one is a loyalty test. If you're worried, write down facts, dates, what happened, who saw it. Don't amplify drama on social media. Screenshots of angry posts are common court exhibits. Okay, so how do you act before this becomes a problem? Try a tiny experiment this Sunday. Pick one neutral ritual before kickoff. 30 seconds, same snack, same short song, and keep it exactly the same no matter whose house you're in. If the room shifts toward calm, you've just discovered a stabilizer you can keep using. I want to paint a quick drop-off scene so you can see the fix in practice. Imagine a pickup. Dad arrives pumped in full gear. The other parent rolls their eyes. A snide joke flies, and the kid shrinks. That's the explosion moment. Now picture the same handoff done differently. Dad arrives, takes a breath, hands over the child's blanket, says one calm sentence, "Have a great night, see you Sunday," and walks away. No recruitment, no contest, just predictable motion. Here are the actual playbook items you can put in place. Start small. Set predictable exchanges. Same place, same time, same short greeting. Second, make ownership of merch clear so kids don't get caught in battle over who owns what. Third, agree on social media quiet during game windows. No taunting posts, no recruitment videos. When it comes to memorabilia, be explicit. If it's one parent's jersey, it stays there. If it's a shared souvenir, rotate it on a simple schedule. No mystery items that become bargaining chips. Introducing a new partner? Take it slow. Don't drop a new person into the first rivalry night. Keep initial meetings short and neutral. Coffee, a short snack, and reassure the kid that their routine and rules stay the same. Say something like, "Alex is excited to meet you and wants to learn about your favorite team," and leave it at that. If tensions spike, use short scripts. "Let's keep this friendly for the kids," or "We can cheer without putting anyone down." Small kid-first requests land far better than ultimatums. If someone resists, document it and talk to a lawyer sooner than later. Now, my favorite tiny trick, music as neutral glue. Make a 5-song halftime playlist, upbeat, nonpartisan tracks that the kid loves, and play it at every house during games. Over a few weeks, that sound becomes a halftime cue. Snack, calm, reset. Kids begin to associate the songs with safety, not rivalry. If you want to try it, include one song the child already loves, one instrumental, one family favorite, and 2 upbeat tracks that don't mention teams or rivalry. Keep volume moderate. Music should soothe, not excite a fight. Quick recap to take with you. Set predictable exchanges. Be explicit about who owns what. Keep social media quiet during game windows. Introduce new partners slowly and kid first. Document real patterns that worry you and consult a lawyer early. Remember, courts don't punish fandom. They address behavior that harms the child's relationship with the other parent. If this episode hit home, please subscribe to Danny's Den so you don't miss more practical conversations about law, parenting, and relationships. If you want more personalized help, email Danielle at thelegalassistantcenter.net to book a free 30-minute consultation, and we'll see if I can help. And seriously, try that halftime playlist and tell me what happens. Let's chat. Thanks for listening to Danny's Den. Be kind on game day, for the kids' sake, and for your own peace of mind. I'll be back next week with more practical tips at the intersection of law, relationships, and everyday life. Bye for now.